Namaste children, welcome to today's math class. So what we were discussing about the 11th chapter, mensuration. In the last class we discussed about the surface areas of three-dimensional figures, that is the solid shapes like cube, cuboid and cylinder. Total surface area or the lateral surface area and the curved surface area of a cylinder. So today we are going to discuss the last concept of this chapter, it is volume. As I said, mensuration is a branch of mathematics which deals with the surface areas and volume. So here, what is volume? So you are already familiar this volume even in the science, volume, density, mass. So as per mathematics, what is volume? It is the amount of space occupied by a three-dimensional figure or a solid shape is called volume. So what is volume? It is the amount of space occupied by a three-dimensional figure or a solid shape is called volume, and its units are cubic units. We have the cubic units, that is millimeter cube, centimeter cube, meter cube, even milliliters and liter. So 1 cubic centimeter means it is 1 centimeter length, 1 centimeter width and 1 centimeter height. That is 1 cubic centimeter or 1 centimeter cube. This is cubic centimeter. Now what is 1 meter cube? 1 meter into 1 meter into 1 meter. That is length is 1 meter, breadth is 1 meter and the height is also 1 meter. Now the relationship between meter cube and centimeter cube it is. We know 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeters. Therefore, it is 100 centimeters into 100 centimeters into 100 centimeters. We will get this 10 lakhs cubic centimeters. 10 lakhs cubic centimeters. And we know, we have studied 1 liter is equals to 1000 milliliters. And 1 liter is equals to 1000 cubic centimeters. 1000 cubic centimeters. And 1 meter cube is 1000 liters. 1 meter cube is 1000 liters. We use these units for the conversions. Volume is also relative to the capacity. Volume and capacity both are relative terms. How much capacity? What is the capacity of the cylinder? How much it can hold it? That there we use the word capacity. So here the capacity is nothing but the volume. Now what is volume? Volume is the amount of space occupied by a three-dimensional figure. Now we will discuss volume of cuboid, cube and cylinder. Now volume of a solid. We are discussing about the solid shapes. Volume of a solid is, it is the product of its base area and height. The product of base area and height cubic units. So volume of a solid is base area into height. So sometimes in problems volume will be given and the base area will be given and you are asked you to find the height. So height we need to find. To find height, so divide this volume with the base. So height of a solid is equals to volume of the solid divided by base area. Similarly, the height will be given and you are asked you to find the base area. Then in that case, volume of the solid divided by height. That is, to find the unknown either base area or height, divide the volume of the solid with the known to get the unknown. So now we were discussing in class 8 about cuboid, cube and cylinder. Volume of a cuboid is equals to base area into height. What is the base of this cuboid? The base of a cuboid is what it is? It is the rectangular shape. See, this is the cuboid. This is the rectangular shape. So area of the rectangle, it is length into breadth and its height is h. Therefore it is L into B into h. LBH. L into B into h, that is length into breadth into height cubic units. Similarly, the volume of a cube is area of the base. Base, it is in the shape of a square, that is L into L, side into side, L square into height is also L. Therefore it is L square into L is L cube units. So volume of a cube is L cube units and volume of a cylinder is pi r square into h. What is the base of the cylinder? It is the circular shape. Area of the circle it is pi r square and its height is h. By multiplying this we get pi r square h cubic units. Volume of a cuboid is L into B into h cubic units. Volume of a cube is L cubic units, and volume of a cylinder it is pi r square h cubic units. Now with these formulas we will solve the problems from exercise 11.4. So an example, find the height of a cuboid whose volume is 275 cubic meters, cubic centimeters or centimeter cube, and its base area is 25 centimeters square. What we have to find? Height of the cuboid we have to find, and what is given? 275 cubic centimeters is the volume, and base area is given 25 centimeters square. So write the given data. Volume of the cuboid is equals to 275 cubic centimeters, and base area is equals to how much? Base area is equals to 25 centimeters square. What they asked you to find? Height of the cuboid. So now what is height of the cuboid? Height of the cuboid is equals to volume of the cuboid divided by base area of the cuboid. Volume of the cuboid divided by base area of the cuboid. Now volume is equals to 275 cubic centimeters divided by base area it is 25 centimeters square. So centimeter square, cubic centimeters means centimeter into centimeter square will be there. So we will get one unit, it is centimeter. Now cancel with 5. 5 5s are 25. 5 5s are 25. 27 minus 25 is 2, and bring 5 25. Again 5 5s are 25. 5 1s are 5. 5 1s are 5. 5 1s are 5. 11. So therefore height is equals to how much? Height of the cuboid is equals to 11 centimeters. So what is the height of the cuboid? It is 11 centimeters. Like this we will find the height of the cuboid when base area and volume is given. Similarly we can find base area when volume and height are given. Like this we also can find for the cylinder also, and for a cube also we can find in the similar way. Is it clear, children, how to find the height of the cuboid when volume and base area are given? Divide the volume of the cuboid by the base area. We will get the height of the cuboid, which is 11 centimeters. Now we will discuss exercise number 11.4. The first question. Given a cylindrical tank. What is given? A cylindrical tank. In which situation you will find surface area, and in which situation you will find volume. So here three situations are given, in which case we will find the surface area, and in which case we will find the volume of the cylindrical tank. To find how much it can hold, that is, what does it mean? To find how much it can hold means it is the capacity of the cylindrical tank. So capacity means it is volume of the cylinder. So in the first situation we have to find the volume. Next, the number of cement bags required to plaster it. To plaster it, the tank is to be plastered using the cement. So what we will find here it is? Yes, it is surface area. Surface area of the cylindrical tank we will find. Next, the C bit. To find the number of smallest tanks that can be hold with water from it. To find the number of smaller tanks that can be filled with water from it. Again, what it is? Number of tanks means it is filled with water means it is again the volume of the cylindrical tank. So in the first situation and the second, that is the third situation, we will find the volume, whereas in the second situation we will find the surface area of the cylindrical tank. Is it clear, children, the first bit? Now exercise number 11.4. The first bit we discussed just now. Now it is the fourth bit. A cuboid of dimensions 60 centimeters length, 54 centimeters width and 30 centimeters height The cuboid is there whose dimensions are 60, 54 and 30 centimeters. How many small cubes with side 6 centimeters? So there is a small cube is there whose side is 6 centimeters can be placed in the given cuboid. How many small cubes can be placed in that cuboid? You see, you might have seen these soap boxes. If you see the soap cover, we will find some 5-6 soaps will be there. How many soaps can be placed in that box means, or in that cotton means, what we can say? The volume occupied by that cotton box is equal to the volume of this small soaps. Here also the volume of the big cuboid, is equals to volume of all the small cubes. So how many cubes we can be placed means number of cubes is equals to volume of the cuboid divided by volume of each small cube. Volume of the cuboid divided by volume of the cube will get number of cubes. So the dimensions are given, use the proper way and divide them, you will get the number of cubes. You can find separately or you can find what it is, what I mean to say directly also you can find. Now cuboid dimensions. So for cuboid, what are the dimensions? It is length is equals to 60 centimeters and the breadth is equals to 54 centimeters. Height h is equals to 30 centimeters. Similarly, the cube, for the cube, the length of the each side L is equals to 6 centimeters. Now, number of cubes is equals to, number of cubes required is equals to volume of cuboid divided by volume of the cube. So what is the formula to find volume of cuboid? It is length into breadth into height, cubic units. Whereas the volume of cube formula, it is L cube, cubic units. Now substitute those values. So what we get, length of the cuboid, it is 60 centimeters into, or you can write the same units are there, so directly you can write 60 centimeters into the breadth is equals to 54 centimeters into the height is equals to 30 centimeters. It is cubic units or centimeters cube divided by the volume of the cube, it is L cube, length is equal to 6 centimeters, that is 6 cubic centimeters, or centimeters cube are cancelled. Now what it is, write them separately. It is 60 into 54 into 30 divided by 6 cube means it is 6 into 6 into 6. Now 6 ones are 6, 6 nines are 54, 6 nines are 54, again 6 ones are 6, 6 tens are 60, 6 tens are 60. Now 6 ones are 6, 6 fives are 30. Now what we have here, it is 10 into 9 into 5. So how much will get? 9 into 5, 9 fives are 45, 45 into 10 it is 450. 450 cubes can be placed inside the given cuboid. How many cubes can be placed? 450 cubes can be placed inside the given cuboid. So how do you find here? What is the concept? The volume of the given cuboid is equals to volume of all the cubes which can be placed inside the cuboid. So volume of all the cubes means number of cubes into volume of each cuboid. Number of cubes into volume of each cuboid. That's why number of cubes is equals to volume of the cuboid divided by volume of cube. Write their formulas, substitute the values, given values, simplify, and we'll get the result as 450 cubes can be placed inside the what it is the given cuboid. So finally you can write the result as, therefore 450 cubes can be placed in the given cuboid. Is it clear, children? This is a live example. We will see here and there in our houses when we are constructing our house, a new house. Okay, or even if you go to the grocery shop, you will find this kind of situations. You will find clear how to find the number of cubes. Yes. Now we will discuss the sixth bit from exercise number 11.4. A milk tank is in the form of a cylinder. What is the shape of the milk tank? It is in the shape of a cylinder whose radius is 1.5 meter. The radius of that cylinder is 1.5 meter and the length of the cylinder is 7 meters. So like this we will see the cylindrical tank. It is in the shape of what? A cylinder whose length is equals to how much it is? 7 meters and the radius is equals to how much here it is? This is the radius. Radius of the tank, the circular base, is equals to 1.5 meter. Find the quantity of milk in liters. Find the quantity of milk means find the volume of the milk in liters that can be stored in the tank. So what we have to find here? Find the quantity of milk means it is nothing but the volume of the milk that can be stored in the tank. So volume of the milk that can be stored in the tank is equals to what? It is nothing but the volume of the milk tank. Volume of the milk tank, that is cylindrical tank. So finally what we have to find? Find the volume of this tank, which is equals to volume of the milk, but we will get in meters cube. We have to convert in liters. As we know that 1 meter cube is equals to 1000 liters. Then by multiplying with 1000, we will get the number of liters that it can store in the tank. So write what is the given data for here. It is milk tank. Milk tank, it is given the radius R is equals to what? 1.5 meters and height H is equals to what here it is? 7 meters. It is given the length of the cylinder. So this is horizontal. If you place it in the vertical position, so we will call this length as the height. The length of the cylinder is nothing but the height of the cylinder, which is 7 meters. Now volume of the cylindrical tank. Volume of the cylindrical tank. Cylindrical tank is equals to, what is the formula? It is pi r square h cubic units, where pi is equals to 22 by 7, r is the radius and h is the height. Substitute the values. Pi is equals to 22 by 7 into r is equals to 1.5 whole square into h is equals to 7. So what are the units? It is cubic meters. So we'll get meters cube. So go for cancellations. 7 ones are 7, 7 ones are 7. Now what we get? It is 22 into 1.5 into 1.5 meters cube. It is. Now you multiply this. 22 into 1.5 you multiply. What we get? It is 1.5 into 1.5 when you multiply. That is 15 into 15. What do we get? It is rough work. It is. I am doing here. It is. Ignore the points and multiply both. 15 15s are 225. Now keep the decimal point after 2 digits. Therefore it is 2.25. 2.25 and it is multiplied with what? 22. It is multiplied with what? 22. Now multiply with 22. 2 5s are 10. 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5. 2 2s are 4. It is 4. Then again with 2 0 5 and it is 4. Add 0 5 4 plus 5 is 9 and it is 4. So keep the decimal point after 2 digits. So how much will get? It is 49.50 meters cube is the volume of the cylindrical tank. Now what is the volume of the milk? Volume of the milk, we need to find what it is. Volume of the milk in liters. Since we know that 1 meter cube is equals to what it is? 1000 liters. 1000 liters. Therefore 49.50 meters cube is equals to what it is? 49.50 into 1000 liters. So what we get, it is multiply with 1000. So what we get? So ignore the zeros, multiply with 1, we'll get it is 1 5s are 5, 1 9s are 9, 1 4s are 4. Now count the number of zeros. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Keep 4 zeros. We'll get it liters. Now keep the decimal point, 4 zeros. Now keep the decimal point after how many digits? 2 digits. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Keep the decimal point after 2 digits. Therefore, we'll get the decimal point at here. Therefore, what is the volume of that cylindrical tank? 0, 0. So it is 49,500 liters. 49,500 liters. Therefore, we can write, therefore, the volume, the quantity of milk that can be stored in the tank is equals to how much? 49,500 liters. How much it is? 49,500 liters of milk can be stored in the cylindrical tank here. So we will find volume of the cylinder by using the formula pi r square h. We will get the volume in meters cube. We know 1 meter cube is equals to 1000 liters. Therefore, volume of the cylindrical tank, if you multiply with the 1000 liters, you get 49,500 liters is the capacity of the tank. It means that many liters, that is 49,500 liters of milk can be stored in the tank. Is it clear, children? Now we will discuss the 7th bit. If each edge of a cube is doubled, that is, if the length of each cube is doubled, how many times surface area increase? Definitely the surface area will increases. How many times it increase, we have to find. Similarly, how many times its volume increase? Theoretical questions, these questions. So let L be the edge of the given cube. So here, that is the edge is doubled. Therefore, new edge is equals to what it is? 2 times. Doubled means it is 2 times. 2L. L is the initial length of the given edge, given cube. So when it is doubled, the new edge it is 2L. Therefore, surface area of new cube is equals to surface area of new cube is equals to. So what it is? Generally, what is the formula to find surface area? It is 6L square units. 6L square units. That is 6 into, here L is equals to what? 2L. That is 2L whole square units, which is equals to 6 into 2 square means it is 4L square. That is 4 into 6L square. So 6 into 4, 24. 6 into 2L square means it is 2 square into L square. 2 square is equals to 4 and L square. Now I take out 4 out. Then I wrote 6L square together. What is 6L square? It is the original surface area. So how many times it is? How many times it increased? How many times it is increased? This is 6L square is the initial, that is the original surface area. Therefore, it is 4 times. 4 times increases. How many times it increases? 4 times it increases. Now what about the volume? Volume of new cube is equals to, volume of new cube is equals to, what is the formula to find volume? It is L cube cubic units. But here L is equals to what? 2L, doubled it is. Therefore it is 2L whole cube, 2L whole cube, which is equals to 2 cube into L cube. 2 cube is equals to 8 L cube cubic units. Now that is equals to 8 into L cube. What is L cube? L cube is the volume of the original cube. Volume of the original cube. So 8 into L cube means 8 times it increases. How many times? 8 times it increases. So the volume of the cube increased by 8 times, whereas the surface area is increased by, it is 4 times when the edge is doubled. Sometimes it is tripled also will be asked. Sometimes it is half of the original cube. The edge of the original cube is half of the original length. Then what will be the change in the, how many times it decreases or how many times it decreases the volume or surface area. Also like this, different questions also can be asked in the examination. Is it clear, children? Like this we will find the questions from exercise number 11.4. I hope you understood the 7th bit. Yes. I hope you understood today's concept, that is the volume of three-dimensional shapes, cuboid, cube and cylinder. And today's homework, it is 11.4 exercise, question number 2, 3, 5 and 8. So what overall we studied in this chapter? It is surface areas and volumes. Areas of plane figures like square, rectangle, triangle, trapezium, parallelogram, rhombus and a general form of a quadrilateral. Then we studied a circle, area of a circle, semicircle. After that we studied the three-dimensional figures, surface areas of cube, cuboid, cylinder and the volume of cube, cuboid and cylinder. I hope you understand the whole chapter and thank you very much.